Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So NC State's offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get to him as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Yellow Jackets offense will take the field for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to...
He's loose on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't get him to the ground.
You see offenses doing this a lot now. When you got a scrambling quarterback, get him outside the pocket. Run a bootleg to the left where he has the option. What can he do? Pick him up, put him down, and go get some yardage, or he can throw it down the field to try to make an even bigger play.
It's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes down the right side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Yellow Jackets line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Looking to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they put it in play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. It's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
NC State 10, Georgia Tech 3.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Pulls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for us.
They'll try to run for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. The inside handoff. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That makes the score NC State 13, Georgia Tech 3.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. The lone back's got it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Makes the grab on the big throw. It's a running room. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes a grab for a big play. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Flips it out on the screen. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They go to the ground. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, running back on the move. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick of a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 10 over Oklahoma State.
The handoff as they run the counter play here.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now they'll run it on the toss. Powers through the defender. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Bought a little time, lets it go. And just left that pass short, not enough juice on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Walton. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it himself. Got room at the 35.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that is is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Creates a little space. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, NC State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 22. The captain score.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the first. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down.
The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
At the 49. It's a turnover on downs.
Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Second down.
Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And the pummeling has started.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. That's caught. It's Curry.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats full of football. They've got their hands full.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run the toss. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse, showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. The give to the tailback. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Power football with the run. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 6 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
First and 10, Georgia Tech.
They'll run it to the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down play from the gun. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The Yellow Jackets line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And he added the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Using his legs, it's Curry. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hainsworth. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Grab behind the line. It's Curry. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Yellow Jackets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
It's 1st 10, Georgia Tech.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's ball. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.